Farm Bureau has worked on many legislative issues, so let's revisit our 2010 priority issues. You'll recall these issues were water, budget and taxes, defense of animal agriculture, and biotech issues. Georgia Farm Bureau played a positive role in Georgia's Water Stewardship Act. When Governor Perdue wanted to address agricultural water withdrawal permits in this year's Georgia Water Stewardship Act, he came to Farm Bureau. The Georgia Farm Bureau Legislative Committee and the Water Advisory Committee worked together to submit a proposal for consideration. Eventually, their proposal was added to the final bill, and it protects water withdrawal permits by statute, a key Farm Bureau goal. Farm Bureau members continue to serve on the 10 water regional councils. There have been numerous meetings throughout the state, and these dedicated Farm Bureau members serve without pay or reimbursement. We are committed to this effort because our policy states that farmers should be represented on all boards and councils that make decisions related to water use. On the national front, we continue to express our opposition to the unwarranted expansion of the Clean Water Act. We are also concerned about the possibilities that farmers would be required to get a national pollutant discharge elimination system permit every time they make a pesticides application. We believe that federal government is overstepping its authority on these issues, and we have expressed our position through written comments and visits with legislators and agencies. We are all familiar with the threat that faced the Extension Service this year and 4-H, and while our worst fears were not realized, the budget situation of these programs is still uncertain. It is vital that you, the Farm Bureau member, express to your legislators the importance of Extension Service, 4-H, and research. Next year's budget process is expected to be very difficult also. House Bill 1405 created a special council to study Georgia's tax code and to make recommendations for changes. The council held 11 public hearings to listen to citizens about this critical issue. Volunteer Farm Bureau members testified at each of those hearings to explain how the changes could affect them on their farms. Our 47,000 family farms make up Georgia's largest industry. This industry depends on sales tax exemptions on inputs such as seed, feed, fertilizer, chemicals, and equipment to keep this industry competitive and viable. Because of the participation of our members in this process, the Special Counsel has a better understanding of the importance of these exemptions to farmers at the local level. The USDA Grain Inspection Packers and Stockyards Administration, better known as GFB, issued some proposed rules on June 22nd that would impact livestock and poultry production. The 17-page proposal covered many areas. Some of the areas in the proposal were helpful, and some were not so helpful. Farm Bureau sought to be the voice of reason by submitting comments that, guided by our official policy. Farmers continue to be frustrated with the rising cost of technology fees on seed and the increased problem of glyphosate-resistant pigweed. The Georgia Farm Bureau Board of Directors and the Cotton Advisory Council, Committee met with the officials from Monsanto to address farmers' concerns. Monsanto has expressed a commitment to continue to look for ways to combat the problem of glyphosate-resistant pigweed and to ease the burden on our growers. We expect this company to follow through on their obligations. Since the beginning, our mission has been to be the voice of Georgia farmers. So we must continue to be aggressive in promoting agriculture and addressing issues by contacting our legislators and expressing our concerns. No matter what legislative issue Farm Bureau works on, the key to our success is your involvement. No one can speak for a farmer better than a farmer. Farm Bureau is only the vehicle that gets you there.